Hey everybody, I'm Mark, welcome to this video. So in this video we're going to be checking out Spice Girls Spice 25th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. So growing up I was a big fan of the Spice Girls and I have listened to all their albums all the way through. But this one has two discs. Disc 1 is the original album which I've heard, and then disc 2 has remixes, demo versions of some of the songs, B-sides, so there's some songs in there I haven't heard, and then there's like orchestral version of one of the songs, and yeah, so I haven't heard some of those. So in this video I will go through the first disc to give my review of how I felt about those songs back when I was a child and also how I feel about them now, but the main focus on this one is listening to the new content that I haven't heard before. So I'll probably skip through the songs a lot faster now for disc 1, but then when we get to disc 2 then we'll break it down a little bit more.
Really want, so tell me what you want, what you really want.
I remember liking this song, but I remember liking it more just because I really like them than the song itself until a lot later on. I remember watching the behind the scenes making of it on MTV with Two Become One. I remember singing this in front of like grandma and family members, and then now as an adult I realised what I was actually singing as a child about safe sex and protection, and I was probably like 8 or 7 or something singing that.
I need some love like I never needed love before.
It's this version. So in the original Spice album that's on Spotify, not this version, that's still the other version with Jerry singing it. This song, I would say the past 10 years, I've started to really like it a lot more than when I was younger.
Don't wanna know about that love thing.
So this song I did not like as a child, and I didn't like a lot of R&B either when I was younger. Like Brandy's early album, some early Destiny's Child, but as I got older I started to appreciate R&B, so when I listened to this again I did like it. It's mostly Mel B a lot of the time in this one. Yeah, I really like Mel B's low voice.
Listen up, I gotta tell ya.
This melody, this is what I wasn't a big fan of. Even now it's a bit like, but I really like the verses. I remember the Spice Girls used to release songs together as one single. It was Mama and it was Who Do You Think You Are as joint singles together.
Every other day I crossed the line, I didn't mean to be
so many layers of some things going on here. The choir in the back and Mel C doing ad-libs there, the harmonies with the choir, and then the Spice Girls and Mel B doing ad-lib with the choir in the back. So many things happen at once, it's really awesome. Such a great production. And this song came out at Comic Relief, and there was 2 music videos. There was ones with some of the actors like Dawn French and I can't think of the other people that were in it. And I saw the Brit Awards performance of this. I feel like this goes on a little bit too much, just a little bit. And this one has some really good lower tone background vocals. There's Mel B's doing the low notes. Yeah. One of my least favorites on here, I would say. Out of all the songs of this album, this is my least favorite.
wherever I go out, wherever it may be.
Now let's get onto the new stuff, or at least new to me, that I haven't heard. Starting out with Wannabe Dave Way Alternative Mix. This I might have heard actually, because there is a Spice Girls Wannabe that's on at the gym that I've heard. Let's get to it and have a listen. No, it's not this. It just sounds very old school hip hop. But for whatever reason, it's making me think of Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. I like that. That suits it. I like the idea to have that kind of sound to that song, because it can work, but I don't know if it was executed as well as it could have been. We're now on track 2, so you'll be there, 7 radio mix. I can hear saxophones here, actually.
Say you'll be there.
Oh, that is different. Are the vocals different, like a different take? Or they just slowed them down? No, the vocals are different. Mel B's full. Nice. I like that. hear the vocal production way more. Little nuances you can hear. I don't know if the drums should have come in at the end. It might as well have just stayed off for the whole thing and just been consistent with the theme of it being more of a ballad and more of a contemporary piece. Track 4, Mama, Bikoff mix. This is giving me Sonic 3 Ice Cap. Just a beat. And bells or xylophone. I don't know, it started out sounding really promising, and so far now it's really just a drum beat with a couple of bells. Thinking about it, the focus is probably the vocals, so you can just hear them singing as opposed to adding a lot more music, because the original version has a lot of instrumentation. We're getting on to track 5, which is Love Thing 12 Unlimited Groove Mix. I think this is going to be like the wannabe alternative mix. You know you want to know it. Awesome. It's nicely arranged. Next is track 6, Take Me Home. I don't think I've heard this before, so I'm excited or something. No, I haven't heard this. Make me so happy. Getting to hear like new Spice Girls songs, but in the style of them back then. Definitely hear that they probably would have gone in the direction of an R&B group, because I know they were going to be that, and it became more pop. That's the Spice Girls. That sounds a little piercing. Is that Emma doing that in the back? Who's that? Is that Mel B? I know it's Ginger. I'll go back. Is that Mel B? Very different than Mel B. Just the vibrato that gives away that it's Mel B. This is an interesting song. That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. That was so good. The thing I liked the most was just that feeling of something you've not heard before, that new experience. I don't know if anybody else has heard this or it got leaked or they listened to like all the unreleased songs, because I know there's quite a bunch out there. But that was just fun, because when you're like a really big fan of a group or an artist, and then you get to a point where that time's passed, and then you don't hear that era anymore, and to get to hear something new from the era is just, it's an incredible feeling to have. It's very nostalgic, but also, I don't know, just that excitement of new content. I really enjoyed that. Right, next is track 7 on disc 2, Last Time Love, a demo version. That's been cleaned up a lot. Next is Feed Your Love. Situations. You know, it's a shame Mel B didn't focus more on R&B when she was solo. Track 9, If You Count Down to demo version. Oh. Completely different lyrics. I'm liking this one better, actually. Track 10, Who Do You Think You Are, demo version, which is sounding the same so far. That's a little different. Yeah, this one just sounds very unpolished demo, as what's expected. Because some of these other demos have sounded very different and have been quite fun to listen to, but this one just sounds like it needs to be completed. Next is track 11, One of These Girls. I've heard this a lot, because when I watch behind the scenes and their videos and their like documentaries and certain things and live performances, they would sing this a lot. Like, one of these girls ain't doing that. I definitely think they performed that live a bunch and sung it all the time as a cappella and certain things. If you find a Spice Girls, you've definitely heard this song for sure. Oh, that's what it's on. This is the B-side that I've heard. Because that's the picture. Two Become One, that's what it's from. Yeah, this is the B-side I heard. But I'm sure they sung it live together in somewhere. I forgot so much about this song. What was the one where it was like London Town is Jumping? That was a B-side or something I had. Okay, so the last part isn't really a song, it's just the chat. Spice Girls 2. Chat, shall we say goodbye then?
Say goodbye then.
Bye! Konnichiwa. No, that's hello.
Oh, that's hello.
Bye from the Spice Girls!
Wonder if they'll do that for the Spice World as well. That was like a big thing too. But from this new one, I'm definitely gonna put a heart next to Take Me Home. I'm gonna do that, Take Me Home and Feed Your Love, because they're mostly the new ones. All the remixes and all the different stuff. I enjoyed listening to them, but I think the originals are always gonna have a strong place in my heart because I've just listened to that over and over again. When I drove from Canada to the US as well, like 6-hour drive, I listened to Spice Girls album, like all 3 of them in a row. It took up like 3 hours at the time, and it was a lot of fun. So they'll always have a big place in my heart, and it was really fun to be able to finally like react to some of the stuff that I've really liked on this channel, because so far I'm doing completely different music than this. But this was a lot of fun. Let me know what you thought of Disc 2, if you've heard all these songs before, or if you haven't, what was your favourite? Did you like the remixes or the demos better than the originals? Let me know in the comments and we can have a conversation about it. And then I'm looking forward to check out more stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below and I'll see you on the next videos. Bye.
Never leaving